there's still pressure and there's still a little bit of pain. So, I mean, that's not normal at all. And then tonight I get to go see Metric. I'm so excited. Metric is a really cool band, and I'm super excited. Tickets were expensive. So expensive. But we haven't even gotten them yet, so hopefully they don't sell out, because I will cry. The reason for me closing 3 nights in a row was so that I could, you know, go to the show and have Friday night off. Or Friday all day off. So working this morning, hopefully going to the chiropractors, and then going to see the show. It's at Water Street, which I don't know if you're from the Rochester area, you're familiar with Water Street. So that's about it. Just almost headed to work, wearing my new Zuma jacket. You know how I do. I don't care that it's like 68 degrees outside, I'm still gonna strut in my jacket. What? Okay, so I just got done at the chiropractors. Let me tell you something. I am not a believer in chiropractors, okay? So right there tells you I was hurt. I was hurt really bad to have to like be like, I need to go to a chiropractor. I need somebody to fix this. So what I did, and the guy was really nice. He explained everything to me, like why, you know, because when he said, well, what happened, you know, and I started laughing. I said, a sneeze, and he goes, you know, that's not uncommon. You know, he told me, he's like, you know, I read that a sneeze is like, when you sneeze, it's 135 mile per hour, like, of force. So he said, you know, as humans, we sneeze with a force that big, but at the same time, we also have the tendency to curl like this. And he said, you know, that's probably what you did. He says it's not uncommon, you know, it happens to a lot of people. So I was like, okay. And then he sat me down on a chair, and he was just pressing around where I told him where it hurt. And he said, well, I know exactly what it is. And what it is, it's not actually in my hip. It's or not in my spine, it's actually in my hip area. And he explained to me that when you bend over, there's 3 stages to get you all the way to your toes. Your spine, I think it's sciatic. Why not? I don't think it's called a sciatic. Maybe it is. I'm just going to call it sciatic. I'm not sure what it's called. But the other thing, and then your hips. You know, he says your spine works fine, but that one part is not working okay. So when that one part's not working okay, that's not going to move, and then of course because that part's not going to move, your hip's not going to move. So he said that's why, you know, you try to bend down and you're stopping at your knees. You can't go any further to your toes. And he said what I did was when I sneezed and I curled, I put so much force onto my body that it actually like pushed it out of place. And I actually, like, he said, you know, you're in pain because you tore muscles. So it's okay. I was like, how do we fix it? I said, because I'm a dancer and I need to, like, this needs to be better, like, now. And he says, honestly, I'm just gonna crack you. He's like, I'm gonna crack you. He said, take a leave, keep putting ice and hot on it. He says, 2 days you'll be back to normal. He goes, I don't even think I'll need to see you again. Like, you'll be fine. So it was really cool. He was really honest with me and stuff. And he went and cracked my back. And literally, like, the crack, the noise it made, it scared me. And I kind of went, ah! Like, I, like, jumped and made a noise. And I was like, oh my god, because I've never had, a crack like that. It was crazy. It was insane. And it scared me. But, you know, he said, you know, what I'm doing, it's going to make it feel a little tender right now. Go home, put some ice on it, take some Advil. treatment and you should be fine. He said, but I really don't think you need to come back here. And that's so cool. Like, I'm glad he's not one of those chiropractors that are like, oh yeah, you're definitely going to need to come see me again. He's just like, no, I think I fixed it. I'm pretty sure I fixed it. So, that's cool. I'm a little tender right now, but, I mean, that's normal. He, like, cracked the crap out of it, so I can go home and ice it and take some Tylenol and get ready for that concert, that Metric concert. If they sell out tickets, I'm going to be pissed. Someone will die. Seriously.